Hare Krishna. My name is Devarishi from Ghana, but currently based in Nigeria. I joined the International Society for Krishna Consciousness 2010 in Ghana. I was curious of knowing something beyond this material world, because I used to go out with visit so many spiritual institutions, many churches, but I was not happy. I was having some doubts and some feeling that I'm not having that happiness of life. So I was working in an Indian company, and we were friends discussing about different religions, different spiritual institutions. So I visited so many institutions, but one of my friend, a friend of mine, who was once a devotee, made a statement. He said some things to me about Krishna consciousness. So he asked me to go there. So I was eagerly. The next Sunday, I just prepared myself to go to the temple. So I went to the temple. It was in the afternoon, and after I arrived in the temple, there was a class going on. So I sat down and was listening to the class. As a neophyte, I was not hearing what they were saying. They were speaking in different Sanskrit terms that I don't know anything about it. But after the class, I met some few devotees and I explained my inner desires of what I want to and what I want to be in this material world. So the devotee encouraged me and gave me a few books that I should go and read. But in Africa, we have this belief of this anything from India is evil or is like occult. So when I reached home and I explained all these things, because I was staying with my senior sister, so I explained my experience in the temple to my sister. So the statement that she made is that if you are going a place that will bring money, she's no problem. There's no problem for her. So I can continue. So I stopped going church with her. So the pastor of her asked her why she's not seeing me in a church nowadays. So my sister said, "Oh, my brother just joined one society called Krishna Consciousness, Hare Krishna. That is the name people know in Africa." So the pastor said, "Oh my God, your brother is doomed. He's going to kill all your family members, your children, use them for rituals. Because there are so many people he knows that they join ISKCON, they join Hare Krishna, and later they got mad." So my sister also was angry. She became afraid. So after she returned from church, she came and he was chastising me, insulted me, asked me that I should leave the church. If not that, I should leave her house. I said, I'm not going to stop because I know what I'm doing. And she was saying that, what do I know? because she is the senior sister. She came before me. She knows everything in this world than me. So why am I to challenge her? So it was a big problem. She have to report to my family, my father and my mother. They have to call me, ask me about it, and I told them my part. I told them my part. I asked them, since they gave birth to me, they have not heard any bad news about me. So now I have taken a step of knowing some things about myself. Why are they angry? So they had a meeting. They have to call me, summon me, and ask me about what they heard. I say it's true. Yes, I've joined a society called Krishna Consciousness, and because I was neophyte, I don't know much about Krishna Consciousness. So I have to pray. I was just sitting down, chanting, just chanting the holy name. I don't know what came. The whole topic changed. The whole topic that they were discussing about me, how to plan, because my father asked me if I don't stop that church, stop that society, he will disown me from the family, and whatever I like I should do in my life. So as we were discussing, I was chanting. I don't know, somebody brought another issue that my own issue was changed, and they started debating, talking about different things, and the whole meeting ended when nothing was concluded. So I have to go back. So that gave me faith that there's something in the holy name. Something in the holy name. Sometimes when I got my chanting beat first time, I used to chant secretly. I used to wake up around 4 o'clock, go outside, because it was a compound house, so I'll go outside the compound and go and chant. So my sister noticed something. So one day he saw me with the chanting bead on my hand. He said, "What is this?" So she became more angry. So where I kept it, she took it and she threw it away. So I have to get another one. The second time, when I went to work, she went to my bag, opened my bag. You have to remove my chanting bag, all my books. She threw them away. So it was a big problem. So that time I used to chat with His Holiness Bhakti Damodara Swami and His Holiness Nishima Swami from South Africa. And some devotees, I used to complain about my situation. So Maharaj, His Holiness Bhakti Maharaj told me that he will be coming to Ghana. And there's a devotee called Yadunath Prabhu. He was the temple president of Lagos. So he also came for a festival. So I explained everything to him, and I was introduced to Maharaj, His Holiness Bhakti Maharaj. And he said, "So what is my plans now?" I said, "I would like to leave home because I'm seeing that it's not healthy for me. Because in your fight, you need strong background so that you can really practice it." So I told him, and he said, "Okay, you can go to Nigeria." So he made the plans, everything, that Yaduna Prabhu should take me to Nigeria. So my parents were not informed. I didn't inform them that I'm traveling to Nigeria. I just told them that, "Oh, I'm going to stay with one of my friends." So it's later when I got to Nigeria, they got to know that I'm in Nigeria. They were very, very angry. They have to go to the temple, but they didn't have any problem with the temple authorities, but I was having severe calls, several calls from them, but by Krishna's mercy, everything came down, and they saw that I was not doing something bad. I was doing something good that will help the whole family and the community. So my father have to call me back and encourage me. That's from childhood, they saw some things I used to do. I used to leave home, that I said I'm going out. I'm not coming to the house again. I want to go and stay in the bush. From childhood, 5 years, 6 years. So I think maybe God sent me to do that. So they always call me and encourage me. And I've stayed in Nigeria for 5 years, 5 to 6 years, and serve as Pujari. Also doing Harinam, Food for Life. Also sometimes the book distribution.